Sigh. So we're trying a new encoder this time where I'm not using OBS this time. I have no idea what the hell OBS's issue is tonight. So we're just gonna be trying Streamlabs for this one, and hopefully it goes better. We will see, I guess. That's very unfortunate. Warning, you will repeat part of the story by joining the session. Yes, join. Okay. Well, that's an issue. You need to be able to see the game, don't you guys? Well, I found an issue where they can't see stream for some reason. So I'm looking into that. Streamlabs. That's the issue. I found it. Oh. That's fun. Ooh. Is Streamlabs being better than OBS was? Can you check? What? You what, mate? Are you there still? I can't hear you.
I'm muted. I told you that's mute on Discord for this. It's a lot. It is a lot sooner. Like they're on the. They fixed the issue. They're on the. But it's like 20 seconds. They're not even 20 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. I don't think.
So I might need to try reinstalling OBS after this.
Yeah, it is damn near perfect on Streamlabs.
Oh, okay, that's strange. I normally have the most issues with Streamlabs recently.
The weird intro problem I'm having is it sounds like there's being an acrylic bowl with like a mortar and pestle mortar scraping it.
What?
It sounds like something scraping the bottom of a bowl, like a glassish bowl.
That's weird. Is it the waves?
It could be. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't feel good enough to realize what's happening.
Time for me to try to remember how to play this.
Is it bad whenever I see like a body in a video game? I always just get really angry because I think about the fact that I just got the achievement again. There and back again. That's saying like a percentage, but why does it just keep popping up?
The game has percentages.
Well, I know that, but I'm getting like a Steam percentage. Except it doesn't tell me that I'm getting Steam percentage. It just gives me a notification of the achievement.
Yeah, Steam will tell you if you get percentages.
I'm not getting. Well, I know it does, but I'm saying I'm not getting that percentage mark though. I'm only getting the notification that the achievement.
That's weird.
There's no bar on it.
Now you die.
Whenever I see it, I talk about this a lot more recently, or a lot more about it recently. But whenever I see a body in a video game, I always think about the weird rule on YouTube and Twitch that you're allowed to show video game nudity, except you're not, because the specific game, which one is it? Outlast Trials has full genitalia, but any other video game you get banned for that.
That's depressing.
Like, literally, if you want proof of that, look up any Outlast Trials video. On the first mission, you will see a fully nude corpse with a dong hanging off. And in the second mission, there is a nude female chest. And they're just like, this is safe because it's a video game. Which I have no issue with. But why are you going to be like, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine, and then get immediately pissed off at any other situation with it? Like, one or the other, man. That's all I'm saying. Either allow it or don't.
What's the button to see objective?
I have zero clue.
We'll figure it out, I guess.
Wait, we're trying to get stuff done?
Well, we need to get to the point where we're non-emission.
I'll have to drop.
Holy, this is a water slide. Specifically, this is my water slide.
Do you agree that it's kind of just stupid they have such crazy, like... Oh yes, in this one specific game, we're saying that all video game nudity is fine, except in any other game, it's perfectly a horrible thing to ever have nudity shown.
It's like Twitch saying it's artistic nudity.
They don't even have that. They literally disabled that within like a day because sponsors were like, we don't want that. But quite literally, Twitch is one of the two platforms that you do it. That game, they're like, oh yeah, perfectly fine. It's only video game nudity, so there's nothing wrong with it.
I do not remember my button to view my inventory.
And it is kind of, it should be, I don't know. I use M for map and just go from there. I do know a lot of YouTubers and streamers, when they played it, they just like, so we can show this. Like, we're allowed to show this. Really confused why they're allowed to show it. I mean, the simple reason is it was a huge game that was coming out, and they'd be losing a ton of money if they weren't going to allow it. But then they acted like it was such a normal occurrence you could just do with any game, which I find completely stupid. Enough about me ranting. I just don't have anything else to talk about this moment.
You can talk about our sponsor.
We have a sponsor?
TomatoForOfficial.com.
Those guys suck.
Those guys suck.
Just because we're streaming for them and we are them, does not mean they're cool. I have a personal. I personally want to be unfriendly with this Trevin Pro fellow.
Oh, fuck him. He's my least favorite.
Oh, that's not nice to me. Bro, chill.
Come back here, lady.
Just having like 2 different personalities of the same guy, just on different platforms. Literally just taking different internet personas of yourself and just having them be real personas in your mind. I worded that weird, so weird that I don't know.
Whoa, what is happening?
What?
My screen's tripping.
There's a zombie. What?
What just happened?
That wasn't what. Uh, uh, I don't know what I just saw. You're sitting here, a zombie like ran up to you, then bounced off this invisible force field, and then you just died.
Based?
You literally repelled them with your mind so hard that you just perished. You used all of your energy in that one move.
Okay, I have the control list open.
I just saw a missing graphic.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
It was behind a rock, so you could see through the rock.
Let me go over there. Give me a second to figure out how to open an inventory.
Now, I'm not abandoning you because I want to abandon you. I'm abandoning you because I just think it'd be funny, and I really like the concept that everyone always says I do this, so I'm going to start doing it just because I want to prove them right. Just kidding, I'm just trying to find out if there's an entrance to the hotel.
Okay, inventory is I. That's all the way across the keyboard. Who the hell decided I?
I'm just pressing M and then going from there, because it's just easier. Why is there so many zombies in this super populated area?
Where's the missing rock?
If you hop up, like behind the hedge, whoever was over there, right next to that building, run back. In my direction, do you see a building on top of like a little hill?
The hotel.
It's on the way to the hotel.
The bungalow upstairs.
Like, yeah, if you don't go all the way up there, but if you walk past it, there's a rock that is just missing the back of it. We haven't even been in this game for like 10 minutes, and I already found something interesting.
I don't see it.
I'll probably have to show you it once I recover all my health, or once I recover from all these gosh darn zombies. Hell is that sound? Zombie just died of wheezing. Zombie just let out the cry of a pterodactyl, but not like the cry of like a scream, but like an actual tear. There's a zombie after me.
But why?
There's a gulp zombie.
No,
oh, there's like 4 of them. Oh, you're inside the balloon. I didn't head inside. That place is scary. I've been hit by 2. I only been hit by 2 zombies so far. Both of them were an instant knockdown to me. I am the large weapons expert, and I got knocked down. Hey, you're the chick I usually am. What's in here anyway? Is anything good?
No. So show me the rock.
Now don't call me stupid if I can't find it, because I don't remember it, but it was like over here. Oh, right here.
Oh. Can I go in there?
Literally, I haven't been in this game for like 10 minutes, in the definitive edition of this game, and we've already found an issue. Not really an issue, but like, we found a bug.
I mean, it's Dead Island. What is Dead Island without a bug?
Again, this game should not be as fun as it is. This game is a broken mess that does not work.
It's held together with duct tape, probably.
Dude, that is so generous. I think it's just pressed together and they say it's a friction weld.
Wait, MMB.
You could checking chat.
Okay, so MMB is middle mouse button.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I have live chat open at all times so that I don't ever miss that. The doors
Let's
opened
open
the
this up.
same way, but they didn't in any which way.
No, they don't, liar. They opened the other way for me when I went inside.
They both point. It look. They point in the same direction. My point.
Oh, dude.
What?
What?
Okay, now I look like a liar, but like, both of them I opened towards me. Is it because of the angle? You walked in. You saw this was open outwards, right?
No.
Hold on 1 second. Hold up, I'm making a prison. It's not
Oh.
working.
You opened it that way from over here. That's interesting.
You think we made like a kill box? We brought a ton of zombies and like close that off.
Give me a second. I
Oh
have.
God! I'm just realizing how horrendous this is. These are all tiles, right?
Sure.
You're expected to walk down to these tiny stairs from a pool into the bathrooms and then walk back up with wet feet.
That sounds safe.
And right here is a different material that looks a lot more slippery. So I believe it's personally, it's not surprised there's a zombie down here. Dude probably just tried to go take a piss and end up dying.
Is there a way into
know.
the hotel? Well,
I think you can get in. I just don't remember anything useful.
I know I've did in my few playthroughs, but I don't know if it's like early game you can get in.
Me either. I do appreciate how open-ended this game is, though. You can just immediately start running everywhere. Not a lot of blocked off places. Screw having a save point. I can just screw around.
Cha!
Come here. I don't want to use weapons. I want to use my bare fists.
I like how when you pick up money, it picks it up for everyone.
We can get money from the same sources, too. Like, I went into the thing that you went into, and I got money from a thing you already opened.
Free.
I didn't open it. You opened it.
Oh, for me it was already open.
Oh, not for me.
Really? Huh. I wonder if this game's a buggy mess. This guy's level 12!
He's level 17.
What? He's level 12. Oh.
Wait, is it giving us different level enemies?
First of all, we're using the opposite weapons we should. You're supposed to be using blades, I'm supposed to be using blunts. Not the other way around. But, yeah, he was level... This guy's level 12 right here. Oh, wait, are you using an existing character?
Yeah.
That's probably why. You might have a stronger character, so it's setting them towards your level, so we have different leveled enemies. So that it's not overpowered for you to join my game.
Doesn't Borderlands do that?
Yes, but in Borderlands you can choose between both the modes, which I actually really like. So you can choose if you want to have a friend join you and just decimate your world, or if you want him to be a little bitch baby like you are. Punish him! I don't remember. Here it is. I love the kick mechanic because you just shove them everywhere you want.
What do we have here?
I don't believe this is the main entrance, believe it or not. Oh! New quest?
Gold Digger.
Why is there a bar on your... money on your bar?
That means you can trade.
I know that, but usually that's when I look at you. Not when I'm like... It's not... You're just hovering.
That means you're a gold digger.
I just threw a knife into this man's back just so I could punch him in the skull. I wonder if no, that'd be too big of a game mechanic. I was gonna say, I wonder if the ID cards that you pick up as collectibles you can use to open different hotel rooms for different items.
You can use them to open bungalows, I think.
Oh. I'm not expecting this game to be that deep, even though I have beaten most of it.
Most of it?
So long. I always get really frustrated near the end when everything's just the thug zombies with like 3 million health.
I honestly don't remember how the game ends, so it's gonna be a surprise to me too.
Dude, the game is so long. It's so fun for like 40 hours into each save, but after that, it's just constantly the big zombies, and that's literally it. So then you're just like, I don't want to play this.
I don't know, I found that fun.
The big zombies who, if they hit you, you're just fucked for like a solid 20 seconds.
Yeah, put on a podcast and play it. It's actually fun.
Well, my issue is they have like thousands of health instead of only a couple hundred. So you literally will sit there just smacking them and smacking them and smacking them. And then there's the criminal zombies, whatever the heck they're called. The even stronger versions of them that have even more health. And have like no other major differences. And those guys really suck, because even if you have guns, they just do not go down.
Oh, question.
What?
Do you use Streamlabs or do you use OBS?
Oh, yeah.
You know...
Yeah. I don't know if you can have a quest equipped. Oh! Both our quests are in the same spot?
We both do the same quest.
Oh no, there's a quest. One of my quests is right next to another quest of mine. You can see my waypoints, right?
Yeah, I think.
I pinned a location.
I see it.
Bad! Bad!
I think.
Did this say something more about us or our character? The fact that we beat the crap out of every single zombie we find.
Yes.
Wait, this isn't where... Oh, it is where I pinned. Except it wanted me to go through the back door for some reason.
A lady.
There's 3 entrances to this, actually. I opened up a safe and got a wristwatch worth $13.
You want more?
That is the cheapest thing you could probably keep in a safe. I know some people literally just put like random junk from their travels in the safes, like toothbrush in a hotel safe. But come on, what about a zombie apocalypse? Someone needs to get your loot.
The disrespect.
Oh, I bludgeoned this man's neck. What the heck?
Oh, God.
Oh, you're pretty far from me, man.
My dad. Oh, fuck, my own fucking brother. Jesus Christ. What else could I do? Let him kill me?
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that? What
Are you in...
fuck do you want from me?
Were they infected?
I have
Are you
no
infected?
choice.
I might be infected.
You're immune to the infection.
Oh,
At least that's what we're told. It might be just slow acting on us. You know what? I don't want to go near the meditating zombie. That sounds like scariness. Unless he's a human crying.
Are you a human crying?
It is a human crying. Bad news, I can't stab him. Or talk to him. I just kicked him in the skull. Let's go.
Why do we have to use money to repair items?
Why do you have to use money to upgrade them? I mean, like, couldn't you just use materials?
Return to Salami. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm gonna call him Salami.
what the hell is wrong with this place?
Fair.
Why are we just letting this man go through this breakdown? We could offer him, you know, a safe place, someone to talk to, maybe shelter. He's just sitting here crying, and we're letting him just sit in zombie blood.
Yeah. His brother's a zombie blood.
I think it was quite literally. Was it his brother as well? It was
Hold
his
up.
dad, his wife, and someone else.
Yeah, I think it was his brother. How do you say that guy's name? Or should I just keep calling him Salami?
You can almost
I'm more offended that you're debating on stop calling him that.
Okay, we have to go back to Salami.
Was that not his name? Like, is pronounced? You do pronounce it like fancy, like salame? Is that it?
How do you even know, man?
We go back to that man, call him salami, and he knows he can't do nothing about it. Oh, I was just stop helping.
You did it?
Just like blackmail and be like, hey, if you want us to call you salami, we're not doing any more requests.
no thanks to you.
We are not safe here, mate.
Salami wants you.
He's stinky.
Come say hi to
I think we're
Salami.
just-
We're not safe
Cinnamoy.
here, mate.
Salami's better.
So his name is basically either
Go
cinnamon
out there again.
or
I'll find a
salami.
lifeguard station to see if it's safe. Can you do that for me?
Sure.
Yes.
Take
Hello.
the beach. It's the shortest
Aw.
way.
Off to do whatever Salami says.
I don't like him. He smells like bad pork. Why does salami taste the way it does?
Because it's salami.
It has like a weird type of tang that nothing else has.
Are you Salami?
I wish.
You wish you were Salami.
You know something I genuinely kind of want to try? And I don't want to say it because I'm going to sound like a basic ass person.
Starbucks?
Fuck no. I want to pickle an onion and garlic. I think pickled onions are actually really good. I only had them because we had there was pickles that had like flavoring in it, but they were just like vegetables. It's like, oh yeah, you're flavoring your pickles, which it wasn't really. But onions soak up a ton of the fluid. It replaces the water in them, if you didn't know. Which means that if you do it, you just have this really, really. It tastes like a white vinegar onion. It's really good. Well, and dill. But. No, I have tried Starbucks once and they scammed me.
They scammed you?
They had an object where it was like oh well, this one has some dark notes with some like dark notes with chocolate, a hint of dark chocolate flavoring, with an aromatic thing. There was no chocolate flavoring. They were just saying that they gave me a black coffee.
Oh my god. That's...
They said there was a hint of chocolate in it.
Can't hurt to look.
They gave me a black coffee.
That's a scam.
It wasn't even cheap either. Well, I mean, I wasn't the one paying for it. I was quite literally brought there. Someone's like, "Oh man, come to Starbucks." I'm like, "Okay." I mean, we're already in the area. It's just right next door. I mean, I guess I can try it. See why you always want it. Like a fucking scam. I mean, I wouldn't call it a scam if they addressed it as black coffee. I mean, I probably wouldn't have gotten it then. I've probably gotten some not else, but I've only tried coffee places 3 times. 2 of the times I absolutely hated it, and the 3rd time it was okay.
I like... Okay,
God.
you're gonna hate me, but I somewhat like Dunkin'. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it after like the 4 duns.
What?
I don't know.
They're
Dunkin'
good.
might be okay. I don't doubt they're good because they aren't like a fast food coffee place. They're not like a fast food chain type thing.
Dunkin's good.
I don't doubt they're
Sometimes,
pretty good.
not all the time.
I do know their iced coffees are not bad, although I do hate iced coffee. That's more of a personal preference. I know their flavors aren't bad. Like, my issue with a lot of them is they're either like, oh, you're dying from sweetness, or they're just not. But Dunkin's not bad. I'll give it that.
Also, that one local place across town is good. I
I
don't
have
know.
zero clue what you're even talking about. I want lock picking, but I don't want to spend points on it. My blunt weapons do blunt weapon damage. Are you proud of me?
No.
I figured. Is that your health or your level bar?
Just what?
You have like you have a very low bar. Are you like dying or?
I think that's my health.
I mean, it should be your health. I don't know why it'd be your level bar, but it's the same color as my level bar. You are player yellow though. So.
You're player blue.
Yeah. So is my bar blue then?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's probably health. So far, these ores are one of the best weapons I have. Look out!
Whoa.
I have high stamina, so I'm just gonna...
What's happening?
You're carrying explosive... Oh, it's invisible? Just click
What am I carrying?
an explosive barrel. Not really a barrel, but, you know, a propane tank.
Where am I clicking?
Just throw it on the ground. Oh, crap, I need my weapon.
Is the fence supposed to be highlighted white?
I don't know, maybe afterwards. I need a weapon to throw at this so it explodes on the zombies.
Oh, you saw that on stream. I'm assuming that I was carrying nothing.
Oh yeah, I literally said what you're carrying is visible. Dude, I want to help you so bad, but I can't find a weapon, so I'm gonna have to bare fist this. Come here. Oh. I saw the dude on the minimap, I turned towards him, and I just got a 5 Nights at Freddy's style jump scare. He screamed and jumped at me. No! Derek, the lifeguard! I was so hoping after all this... Oh, there's a zombie. I don't know the dude's name.
Sexy.
I just want to make a random... This guy's as shirtless as the freaking other guy was. Oh, it's a thug zombie. Oh.
Sexy.
Hold on, you want to protect me for a second while I equip some weapons? But... Oh, wait, it cut out all my audio when I'm in my menu. So I couldn't hear a single thing you're doing.
I called him sexy.
He's level 13 and he's technically red level, so I can't even do much to him. Yeah, these guys are boring, so all they do is just roar and then you just wail on them. And if they hit you, you just fly. Is it bad I don't really upgrade my weapons until like way later in the game?
No.
Did you even get a notification for that?
For what?
You just got hit by a zombie.
No, I'm in a menu. It didn't give me any notification.
I wonder if I just let it kill you, or if I let it hit you if you die. This game is not built around multiplayer.
Even though that's the literal point of the game.
I know, it's weird. It's got a decent... Like, it's not like it's impossible to play solo, but...
Literally, the cutscenes are so weird if you're not playing with 4 people, because suddenly you have 4 people with you. Because they expect you to be playing with 4 people.
Really? Really? I haven't really... I guess I haven't been paying attention to many cutscenes. I mean, usually during the cutscenes, I'm like... It's hyper-focusing on some guy's face. Like an Oblivion NPC. Which I love that that's such a common thing people say without half of them even knowing what Oblivion is.
It's a what is something funny? It's a Nintendo,
Well,
isn't it?
It's a book.
Oh yeah, did you hear that Nintendo just released a new music app?
No, I don't doubt it.
It's literally they literally copied YouTube Music's UI.
Did you ever hear the fact that even though they do a lot of copyright infringement when it comes to game mechanics, they also try to sue other companies for doing the same thing, using game
Yeah.
mechanics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo is just scum. No one should support them.
They could do so much stuff that people would genuinely like. And I know for when it's talking about games, you can't always just trust what people say. But they're outside of games, they don't need to. They shouldn't be relying on one good PR move every like 10 bad ones. They shouldn't need to have to continuously fight just so people don't look at them as villains.
They shouldn't do villainous shit.
That's my point. Like they shouldn't need to have to like. We're not villains. Look, we're gonna not sue these people over nothing, over something we literally let them do. Like you remember when they forgot about time zones and ended up taking down thousands of live streams and videos over one of the games that people legally bought because they didn't want people not. Yeah, it was. I think it was Tears of the Kingdom. Literally, there was a big issue because when people got access to it, when it released, Nintendo was like, wait, people in their time zones don't have access to it. So they took down hundreds and hundreds of live streams and videos people made on the game when it first came out. Because they didn't want people seeing the game quite yet, because it wasn't released everywhere.
Fuck Nintendo.
I mean, it was out. That's why people were playing it. You gave them the game. And then Ubisoft's out there with the, you need to be comfortable never owning a game, because it's not your game. It's someone else's game, and you're just playing it.
Okay, for legal reasons, this is just an opinion and doesn't mean anything. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. I'm just saying Ubisoft.
I'm just saying in a hypothetical situation, piracy gives you access to a borrowing of the game. Just like you're saying we pay to borrow the game, piracy would be just borrowing it. Like, it's not permanent. We can always lose it, or it can get deleted.
Nice job, mates.
Just like how you can always delete it from your things.
Won't make it long without.
Now we can't always keep it.
Come soon. We're gonna have to head to town.
Just saying.
Meantime, maybe you could see if anybody needs help. We're safe here for now.
You didn't grab the knife?
It's level
A lot of
8.
people here need help. Go
I'm
talk
level
to them
3.
and see what you can do.
Oh.
This baby needs some new spark plugs or she ain't going nowhere. Shabo, it's a hell of a car. Italian are those freaks with
It's so weird when I'm like waking up, because I'm willing to be debased, or debasive?
Maybe there's something in here.
Like, I'll debate things. But, I don't like drama or anything, especially when I wake up. So when people talk to me, I'm always like 50-50 of just either telling them to screw off or like going on a whole rant.
I just don't like Nintendo, so I'm fine ranting about them.
Oh yeah, I hate shitty practices when it comes to companies, especially when it becomes a whole thing of, well, we're gonna be very hypocritical only because we're allowed to afford to with our amount of money.
I ran out in such a rush, I left my necklace behind at the hotel. Bungalow 6, silver section.
We should go and like protest Nintendo and just no longer.
Like, I can understand from a copyright point of perspective for some of their stuff, but a lot of it they don't need to do, even for copyright. Some of it is just outright, literally, hypocritical. And, like, again, they are taking copyrights for game mechanics and using them in their games without permission. Then they're using the same law against Pal World for infringement on a copyright for a game mechanic. Of which, guess what? Do you want to hear a real fun fact?
Did Nintendo steal it from some other developer like years ago?
I'm not too sure about that, but Pal World, in its original game,
You what, boy?
before it was even called Pal World, was actually using the same mechanic before it was copyrighted. Nintendo copyrighted the thing after the game was made, and they want to sue them over the mechanic that was been used before it was copyrighted, not grandfathering it in. That is complete bullshit.
Anyone who supports Nintendo shouldn't.
Okay, I don't want to harbor on this too much longer because it's going to be like repeating it, but like, could you imagine you build a game and you use a mechanic that you've seen hundreds of times in fan games or in games even games you've played, then someone takes a copyright out on it for a system they didn't even make, and then sue your game for something that was not even a legal dispute beforehand? That's stupid. That's the whole point of grandfathering it in, is you can't expect something to know the future. You can't just force someone to follow something in the future that could not have been predicted in the present.
And also, did you hear that they're caught emulating their own stuff? The company who goes after emulators.
Dude, have you ever played a GameCube game? Literally in GameCube, I have the GameCube version of like 4 Legend of Zelda games, and it says if there's any audio problems, it's not our fault. We literally have this emulated. That is quite literally what it says when you open up the game. The reason that audio may be off is we are using a Nintendo emulation, not uploading the new game.
Well, like, it's like they say and go after emulators, but they're emulating their own stuff, even though they said like all emulating does is harm gaming. You know what's even funnier? Microsoft has it figured out. I'm pretty sure PlayStation does, don't they? Doesn't PlayStation have an emulator?
Oh yeah.
That lets you play older PlayStation games on a newer gen consoles?
Yep, you can. You do.
Whoa, great job.
You can play anything from PS1 to
Just give me a second. I'll get this
actually you can play 1 through 4, even on 5. So yeah.
On Xbox, you can do that too. So it's like, and guess what? Them doing this brought them profit. And it's also making gamers happy. So I'm just...
Because they can play their old favorite games. And a lot of times, it's not even more expensive, or in some cases, you can literally play them off other discs. So you can continue to play your games off a device or a newer device that you spent more money on, without having to worry about, having to rebuy everything and losing everything.
Yeah,
People are happy.
I can literally take one of my OG Xbox discs and put it in my current gen console, and it will work because it will just play emulated. I can buy it digitally and play the original version just emulated.
Yep. And why does Nintendo fight so hard to literally bury their old games? Like, you can't even buy half of them anymore. They literally... Come on, there's some games that shouldn't be, like, buried, man.
Oh, and with Xbox, when you emulate a game, older, like...
Literally everything everyone has ever asked for. That is the same thing the one thing people have been complaining for years and years. It's why you literally added the 2 emulating... There's 3 entire applications dedicated to emulation on the Nintendo Switch. Shit, let's watch that happen. There's 3 applications that do literally nothing but emulate games, and they are literally called the Nintendo emulators by Nintendo. And you have to pay to use them.
I don't think you need to pay on Xbox or PlayStation to use them. You just need to have your original copy or own the copy digitally.
Well, I know for on PlayStation, if you want to use it like a Game Pass, you have to get the online. Like, how do I explain this? As long as you play for PS Plus, you have access to them. So it's literally a Game Pass on top of your Game Pass.
With Xbox, you put your original disc in, and it will install from the disc, and then you can just play it emulated just like that without needing a subscription.
I know that they on PS5 they have that for PS4, and you can choose. Well, except you have to download the game if it's a PS4 game. And on the PS6, it sounds like they're planning on adding PS3 compatibility for discs, rather than just relying on online. I mean, not online. If you have the thing, you can always either download them or have them be online. So you can have either or. So you can have either a ton of games or a few downloaded on your device. So you can play them even offline.
And let me guess, PlayStation is actually profiting off of this idea.
Oh, heavily, fucking heavily. You're allowed to play any PS1, 2, or 3 game. And they keep going as hard as they can to even get old licensing to games that they don't have anymore. So they do genuinely put all their effort in to making sure these games run smoothly and adding more and more games.
So
and they're earning a lot of money.
So any big console manufacturer who hasn't already jumped on this, I'm just saying.
I mean, technically Nintendo has with like their like SNES and NES, but like, what about fucking DS? What about fucking? I know they recently added a GameCube, but that literally costs you $45 a month to use.
Something else I'm just saying is if your name is Bowser and you're CEO or head of some game company.
For reference, we are talking about King Bowser, the Mario from Mario enemy.
Definitely that's definitely the Bowser I'm definitely talking about. But
for legal reasons.
Well, just mentioning him, I get a suit, so.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, man. Older consoles, I like the 2 emulators at least, but $45 just so you can play GameCube emulation. What's next? You're gonna finally bring DS, but it's $200 to use.
If you bring me some water, I'll give you whatever I
I'm
have.
pretty sure I can cloud stream on Xbox old games.
Stop. She just said bottle of water.
But what?
She's British and she said that. But yeah, you can cloud stream
I'm in.
PlayStation games too.
The last time I saw him.
You can choose to download or cloud stream them.
It's almost like we're living in the future.
Almost like, you know, playing games shouldn't be an inconvenience that is just expensive for no reason. Did you ever see what Nintendo finally did though? It's super hilarious.
What?
So when they realized they ain't got no games because they don't ever re-release old games and they don't want to give gamers a lot access to like thousands of games, they just allowed people to put random games on their platform. So now it's just full of hentai like, oh, this shooter game where you get to shoot pink hearts at people and they get turned into bikini girls.
That's funny.
They literally have thousands of the dating text games. I'm tired. My brain doesn't work right now, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Dating sims.
Yeah.
Thousands of those. Thousands. Some of which are literally even worse than on PlayStation or Xbox, where it's literally just fetish content to the extreme.
But is it worse than Steam? Because you can't get worse than Steam, I hope.
I mean, Steam at least has some gems among them. Nintendo just literally has all the scam ones, like I can't even explain it. It's just, there's like no moderation on them, except for like as long as there's no nudity, they're allowed to be uploaded, and they have no good games from that collection.
To be
I don't know if it's supposed to be like. Oh, team.
To be fair, Steam has not an emulation. Steam has a junkware problem.
Yeah. Well, you can't really blame Steam though, because that's like anyone can put those up there. It's not just big. We're talking about Nintendo letting companies put games on there that are just not games and horrendous. And I'm pretty. If you want to hear my little crazy theory, I think the reason they're doing that is so since it's all like shitty games and none of them are good. I think personally, Nintendo is trying to scare gamers, being like, "Look what games exist outside Nintendo." and outside of the games we like on here. Because look, we open it to random people, and all you have are these. Wow.
I'm really on a rock.
You're on a rock. It's sad.
I can see you kinda.
I have no more weapons, and they're all in my inventory. But if I open my inventory, I'm gonna die.
Hey,
Found a metal pipe.
do you have a maraca?
I wish.
Mm.
We lost one of our 2 viewers over an entire rant.
No, I said we gained a viewer on mine.
Oh, I don't know. I'm using YouTube's like built-in number counter, so it might be like horrifically horrible.
What another live streamer once told me is YouTube needs to learn how to count.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, can you help me? You kind of got me stuck.
I didn't open that door, by the way. I thought it opened by itself. I don't know if you did you open it, or did it actually open by itself?
I think it opened by itself.
Cause I walked through here and it opened as I was walking through. I'm like, oh, is there like something in here? So I run in here, look around, nothing in here, and that's why I was staying there for so long.
Unless I pushed the button instinctively and don't remember pushing it.
I don't know. Is there an
There's
event
something
thing? In here?
inside.
Is this like a quest room? Is this where you get the necklace?
I don't know. I'm just entering random places.
I'm not seeing anything. I do know the backyard we have to enter for one of the quests.
Tim.
You're sorry, Tim?
Sorry.
Anyone willing to help is welcome.
Dude, why does everyone just have to kill people they know? Why not just like walk away? Or why not just feel good for freeing them in their mortal hell? I mean, it is. I don't think it's good.
I didn't know what else to do.
Dude, he was a zombie.
Jesus Christ. Timmy.
Dude looks like a Timmy.
My game isn't gaming.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
What do you mean?
I'm
Oh, what
so
Oh,
sorry.
What was that? Okay, hi.
hi.
Do you have lockpicking?
No, I think.
Why?
I don't know. I don't spend skill points. I have 2 skill points.
You weren't you. I didn't know what else to do. You hit the TV with a bat?
I don't know where lockpicking is.
It's on the far left.
Fury?
Nope, I'm stupid. It's wait, I'm realizing I don't know where lockpicking is. I thought it was on the far left. I do not think it's there anymore. Okay, it's on the far right. Sorry, survival. Looks like it's right there. I need level 1 opens that chest. I'm just using you. I'm just using you to open this chest.
Screw you. Do you like lawn, Tim?
Okay.
Lawn Tim.
I like my Tims. There's nothing good in here. Only a used hammer. Dude, stop crying! How long ago was that? Like 20 minutes? Zombie apocalypse.
Did you know we're on a call on an app by Hammer and Chisel Inc.?
Yeah.
Don't you prefer that name?
Hey!
Not really.
Why not?
Just so much more of a big way to say it. You ever just sometimes look at someone and say, what if they call Discord Discord because it sounds like discourse?
There is an app called Discourse. We were migrating our Team84official.com forums to it for a while, but then I stopped because no one else was involved.
Oh.
I think the files are still on our website servers, I think. They're probably like months out of date though. My throat hurts like hell.
You gotta drink water, man. And a lot of it. That's how you prevent yourself from losing your voice.
Oh, I already had my voice lost for like 3 weeks.
When I used to lose my voice all the time because I would just never drink fluids, and I would just like talk for hours and hours. And once I learned that drinking water just like lubricates your throat, I was just like chugging it, and now I just love water.
Mine was because possibly COVID flu.
COVID flu? Oh no.
Oh no, me and my family got sick around the time my mom's co-workers got COVID.
Wait. So is COVID a respiratory virus?
I have no idea.
Because you can only have one respiratory virus at a time. That's a weird little rule of life.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It could have been COVID or flu. That's why I said both.
I find the flu to be not terrible, but it's annoying. Like whenever I have the flu, I only had it like a decent few times. I was just like really annoyed with it.
Hey, you! Go over to the door. Give me a sec to open it.
The worst thing I ever had for a flu was I had a chest cold for 2 months. I don't know why it lasted so long. It was horrendous. Usually I rarely ever get sick, but when I get sick, I do get sick.
Beans. I found beans.
Nice. Finally, we can appease the great ones. You ever have a chest cold for 2 months?
No.
You know what your first thought when it's over is?
Oh.
Damn. I can breathe again. Everything's good. Luke Craig. Too much sugar. Get the insulin.
I'm way overstaying my being awake time.
Bean. Oh shit! That probably didn't need to swear like that. Because I fell asleep for so long, I completely forgot how AM and PM worked. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like not even halfway through the day. And I'm staring at my phone. I'm like, wait, that number doesn't sound right.
1 a.m.
I'm like, it's not 1 a.m. It's not 1 p.m. It's, man. Yeah. Completely misread the time.
I hate time. I hate gravity.
Gravity makes bad things happen to good parts.
Gravity? Who gives a crap about gravity?
That was a joke that makes people upset.
How does that make people upset?
Because people get upset if you ever talk about how gravity affects the human body. Because they always try to assume it's about a certain part of the body from females. And they always say that's... I understand why people don't want people to talk about that, but like I'm not talking about that. Gravity affects your whole body in terrible ways. From your skin to everything. Any part of your body that dangles will dangle lower and less strongly.
But that affects like everything, not just us.
Yeah, I know. Fun fact, it's assumed that humans can only last about 200 years before their body's cells die at such a rate that they will no longer be able to even be a solid being. Or I'm not sure if it was a solid being or if it's just like just cannot live. Because if you ever see someone who's the reason why not only does gravity hurt you more as you get older, it genuinely does just like pull you apart. Your literally as you age, your cells do not heal as fast. So your body will break easier, and
Anything will help.
I would imagine by the time you're 200, you just look like a dog at a veterinary clinic for the good old snip.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm joyriding this truck. Why am I on the right side of the vehicle for driving?
We're in Australia.
Why are we in Australia?
Wait, are we in Australia or France?
We're not in France. Technically, I don't think we're in Australia. I think we're on like a side island or something. So it's like one of Australia's islands, which might be part of Australia. I don't know. I wasn't in a civics class until literally the. I missed my entire civics class talking about where everything is in the world, so I missed all that. So I'm quite literally one of the Americans who knows nothing because of that.
I might go to sleep, to be honest. I'm having a hard time staying awake.
All right, no problem. Am I out of here then?
Yeah, the stream just hit 1 hour.
All right. Yeah, that seems to be at least the goal of our streams, 1 hour.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like a 15-minute stream just because I was tired.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us this time. And thank you, viewers, for joining us as well. Sorry, this was a lot more ranting than normal, but...
Oh, I think that makes great content.
What, you want
I'm
gas?
talking to Dan.
Sorry, the pumps ain't working.
Like his voice.
So, like, comment, subscribe,
Should I do my outro for my...
sure, do it.
Thank you very much for watching. Remember to stay epic, stay legendary, stay pro.
I'm safe now, thanks to you. But we won't make it long without food. Help don't come soon. We're gonna have to head to town. Meantime,
What?
maybe you could see if anybody needs help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my outro from my channel.
No, I'm saying that because when I swapped live streaming apps, turns out I don't have a quick end stream button on my stream deck. So I'm trying to figure out how to end the stream.
You know, I'm so sad when it comes to mine because I don't want to set up Streamlabs for all my buttons. I want to use OBS, but the OBS extension won't download.
What?
I don't know. Downloading things from my Stream Deck is so difficult. Like, it'll keep saying there's an error.
That's weird. I don't have that.
It might be my internet.